Good morning and welcome to Align with Dominique. Today's practice will be a full body morning Pilates flow in which 2 resistance bands are optional. I will be using a light and medium resistance band, but you are welcome to still do this practice without any bands at all. If you notice the henna on my hands, I did recently attend a wedding, so I am waiting for it to fade naturally. We will get started on our backs in a broken bridge, so take a few moments and meet me there. As you find your way onto the mat, feet will be wide. Lower yourself down. Allow the knees to fall in towards one another. Right hand to the navel, left hand to the heart space. Eyes can close as you take a few moments to notice your breath and allow yourself to center. Invite a 3-count breath. So with each inhale, you inhale for 3. And as you exhale, release the air for 3. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 3. Direct the breath to the navel space so that each time you inhale, your belly button rises towards the ceiling, and each time you exhale, it drops towards the spine. A few more rounds of breath just like that. And allow the mind to clear so that your focus can be here on your body in the present. With your next inhale, begin to cultivate lateral breathing. So as you inhale, you'll expand the rib cage out towards the sides of the room. As you exhale, the rib cage expands in. Lateral breathing is the type of breath we will use throughout the practice, so take a few moments to tune in and to notice it now. And if the eyes are closed, begin to flutter them open. Slight tuck of the chin towards the chest, release the knees wide, then walk the feet in so they're the width of the hips. Arms come alongside the body. We'll move through a few spinal rolls here. Press the heels into the mat. Neutralize the pelvis and then begin to tilt the pelvis up towards the ceiling so you have a flat spine on the earth. Inch by inch, peel yourself up and then slowly begin to lower yourself back down. We'll do that again, this time as you inhale, peel yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Exhale, lower yourself back down. Keep with that. Inhale, peel yourself up. Exhale, release back down towards the earth. Each time you lift, start to notice more engagement through the legs and through the glutes. As you lift, really focus on engaging the inner thighs to pull up and in. As you release to the earth, you'll keep that same tension through the inner thighs. On your next round, you'll hold at the top. Breathe here. Allow the hamstrings to build some heat, the glutes to build some heat. We're warming up the body. Then inhale, lift the arms up, fingertips up towards the ceiling. Add a little pulse, lift the hips an inch. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, squeeze at the top. Arms come overhead. Then as you bring the arms down, peel yourself back down onto the mat. Knees into the chest, give them a squeeze. You can rock left and right. Then start to find some movement through the hips as you circle the knees. We'll move 3 in one direction, then the other. And if you would like to use your bands, we'll go ahead and grab our bands. The lighter band will be for our arms and the medium band will be for our legs. So we'll go ahead and we'll place that band just above the knees. Feet are planted. You can assist yourself as you roll down. Band will come around the wrists, and to start, the hands will be on top of the thighs. If you don't have your bands, you'll move into a bridge with the arms alongside the body, just as we did before. Press the heels into the mat, scoop the pelvis, then begin to peel yourself up. If you have the bands, you'll bring your hands up towards the ceiling. If you don't have the bands, inhale, lift the hands up towards the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Inhale here. As you exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. We'll stay with this. We have 8, 7. If you have the bands, keep the resistance on the bands. You'll start to notice that your shoulders start to light up, triceps start to light up. Breathe here. We have 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Hold the hands up towards the ceiling. This time as you lower the elbows, lower the glutes. Then lift the arms, lift the glutes. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Tension on both bands. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We're halfway done with these. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3, neutral pelvis. Last 2. Last 1, we squeeze and hold at the top. This time you inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, lift up towards the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Really think of extending through the elbows to activate the triceps. Still engaging through the inner thighs, pulling up and in. We have 5 more here. Last 4. Connect the breath with the movement. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more. Hold everything here at the top. We'll start to pulse the arms out towards the side for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands stay where they are. This time we'll pulse the knees. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we pulse both at the same time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin to lower yourself back down. Release the band from around the wrists if you have it. Then begin to walk your feet a little bit wider, just like we did at the beginning, so pinky toes kiss the edges of the mat. Hands are alongside the body, palms press into the earth. Scoop the pelvis, begin to peel yourself up. Now we're in a wider legged bridge. Breathe here. Little lower, little lift. Little lower, little lift. So this time we're focusing more on the glutes as we lift and lower. We have 8 more. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and squeeze at the top. Lift your right heel off the earth. We'll find that again for 12, 11, 10, 9. Keep with this. Even with that right heel lifted, keep the resistance outwards to activate the outside of your right thigh. We're almost done. Last 3, last 2. Last 1, squeeze and hold at the top, lower right heel. This time we lift left, 12 pulses up here, very slow and controlled. Glutes are definitely working here, starting to feel the fire. We have 5 more. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and squeeze at the top. Lower your left heel. Then begin to heel toe the knees closer together. Left foot stays planted. Lift your right heel. You can keep your right ball of foot on the earth or lift the leg up. We breathe here, pulse for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin to lower that right foot down. If it's lifted, we'll move to the other side. Right foot is planted this time. Either left heel off the earth or left foot. We find a pulse for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Remember, neutral pelvis. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower left leg. Hold here, breathe and squeeze. Then begin to lower yourself down, vertebrae by vertebrae, knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze, rock left and right. We'll keep the band around the legs and then find your knees in line with your hips. Flex through the feet. Interlace the fingers, hands come behind the head. We inhale here with our back on the earth. Exhale, lift the shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Each time you lift the chest, think up towards the ceiling. If you have neck tension, just allow that head to be very heavy into the hands. We have 5 more here. This is where it's really important to keep the lateral breath. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, we hold up, breathe and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the shoulder blades back down on the earth. Extend right leg out. Inhale here, low spine is pressed into the mat. Exhale, knee will come in as you lift the shoulders. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. We'll keep with this. Connect the breath and the movement. At any time, if this starts to become too much, you can always keep right knee bent. We have 6 more. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Keep the knees bent. Lower your shoulder blades back onto the mat. We switch to the other side. Left leg will extend. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So as we extend the leg, we have the challenge to keep the back flat on the earth. We're halfway done here. Really concentrate on your movement. Keep with the breath. We only have 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Knees stay bent, lower the shoulder blades, knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, rock left and right. This time we'll roll onto our left side body, so extend the legs out. Right arm will be in front, and then lower yourself down so that your head is supported by your left hand. Point through the toes. And then we'll begin to lift and lower right leg. So think lots of length through the spine here. This is a slow burner, so the heat through the right hip, right glute, thigh. It'll all take a little bit, but I promise you will feel it. We have 4 more. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, hold at the top, find a little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted. Now we're going to start to draw some circles forward. They're going to be very, very small circles. So you really want to concentrate on keeping your upper body stable and only moving your leg. We have 5 more in this direction. 2 more. Last 1. Now start to draw the circles back. Keep your upper body stable. You'll really have to recruit your core to keep it stable. That heat is really starting to burn an outer right thigh. I should say the heat is starting to build. Glute is burning, heat is building. Just a few more circles here. And we keep our right leg lifted as we release those circles. Left knee will start to bend, right leg is straight. As you inhale, bring right knee in. Exhale, press and flex through the foot. Inhale, point the toes, knees in. Exhale, flex and press. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, flex and press. A few more here. You can close your eyes or find a point on the earth. As you move the legs, keep your upper body stable. We're halfway done with these. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. We'll keep both knees bent. Lower your right leg on top of the left. And then extend through your left arm. Lower your head onto your arm. Right arm comes up towards the ceiling. We inhale with left arm extended. As you exhale, lift through right side obliques. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So each time you lift, think that I am pulling your right hand up towards the ceiling. You have a few more here. Really concentrate on using those obliques on your right side. Very little movements here, but lots of heat that can start to build. We have 5 more. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold at the top. So there's really no weight into your left hand. Lift and lower for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down. Right hand comes in front. And then begin to keep your legs where they are. So knees will be bent, but start to bring your shoulder blades onto the earth. So you're in the supine twist variation. Interlace the hands behind the head. We inhale with the back on the earth. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. So we're moving through a type of oblique crunch. So very similar to the chest lift that we did before. As you lift, think chest up towards the ceiling. There's tension in the neck. Really allow your head to drop heavy into the hands. We only have a few more here. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Release that, let that go. You can roll onto your back, knees into the chest if you would like. Rock left and right, let that go. We'll move on to our right side this time. Right side body on the earth, legs are extended long. Head will be supported by right hand, left hand on the earth in front. We start with a lift and a lower. Neutral pelvis. You can find a focal point on the earth or close your eyes. If you close your eyes, it might feel as though you have a little bit more difficulty keeping your balance and keeping your upper body stable. So I invite you to try that challenge. We have 5 more. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Hold at the top. We find a pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your left leg lifted. Start to draw those circles. Remember, very small circles. You want to keep the movement only in left leg. This really starts to challenge concentration. Imaginary circles. Recruit your core. 3 more in this direction. Then we bring it to the back. Outer left thigh is really heating up. Stability through the upper body. We're halfway done with these circles on this side. Last 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted. We bend, right knee in, left leg is extended. As you inhale, bring left knee, bring it in. Exhale, flex and extend through left leg. Inhale, point, bring it in. Exhale, flex and extend. So each time you extend the leg, you want to imagine that you're pressing down as if you're jumping up, or as if you are pressing a pedal. I think that's a much better analogy. We're halfway done with these. Last 5. Last 4. Remember, keep upper body stable. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Left knee is bent. You can lower it down. We extend through right arm. Inhale, lift left hand up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, crunch through left side. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lift up towards the ceiling. Use your left side obliques to help lift you up. Right arm is extended just to help with stability and to help keep the movement concentrated into the left side. We're already halfway through these. We have 5 more. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. On the last one, we will hold it at the top. Find a pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself down, left hand to the mat, and then shimmy so you find that supine twist variation. Fingers interlace, hands behind the head. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Connect the movement with the breath as you inhale, shoulder blades on the earth. Exhale to lift. Last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more. We'll release and let that go. You can shimmy yourself so your back is on the earth, knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze, and we'll go ahead and remove the band. You can keep your medium band for the next exercise, which it'll come around the wrist, or you can switch it out for your light band. We'll move into more of a back extension, so your belly will be on the earth. Roll yourself around. Legs are extended long, tops of the feet onto the mat. To start, we will just keep the band in front of us, arms extend back, palms on the earth, forehead greets the mat. Active through the legs. The same way that we engaged up and in our bridge, you'll do that here as you find energy through the inner thighs. We inhale here. As you exhale, use your back to lift your chest off the earth. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Toes stay planted. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. If you would like, you can start to hover the hands as you lift. Each time you lift, still keep length through the spine. We want to avoid crunching into our low spine here. Really use the back muscles. Last 3. Last 2. On this last one, we'll hold at the top. So it's up to you whether you want to keep your palms planted on the earth or you can keep them lifted. Gaze is in front of you. Breathe here. And if your hands are lifted, you can find a little pulse up to the ceiling for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down. And this time, arms will come overhead. So if you feel you really need the support, you can keep your palms planted on the mat as you lift. Otherwise, you can lift the hands, and for even more, you'll slide your hands through your band and start to create some tension on the band. We'll start with everything on the mat. So tops of the feet pressed into the mat, legs are engaged. Palms on the earth, tension on the band. We inhale here. Exhale, lift hands and forehead. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Again, each time we lift, think that you're energizing all through the spine. We're halfway through these. If you have the band, the heat builds very, very quickly. We have 4 more. Keep the connection with the breath for 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lower everything down. If you have the band, you can keep it where it is as we move into the next movement. Start to press yourself up into a tabletop. So your knees will be underneath the hips and your hands are underneath the shoulders. We'll start with a few rounds of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, gaze goes up. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze goes up. Exhale, round through the back. A few more times, just like this. And then we will all meet in a neutral tabletop, flat back. So if you start to feel like the heat is building with your medium band already, then you can go ahead and switch it out for the light or keep the medium band around the wrists. Tuck through the toes. Then begin to hover the knees off the earth about 2 inches. Separate the shoulder blades as you press up and away from the mat. We inhale here. Exhale, step right foot back. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, left foot. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, right foot. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, left foot. We keep with that. We only have 3 more on each side. Very slow and controlled here. Focus on your breath. Only 1 more on each side. Last one. Hold and hover for 3, 2, lower the knees, untuck the toes. Sit back into a child's pose. Release the band if you have it. You can find a rock left and right. And then bring your way back into your tabletop. Right leg will extend long. You can find a little stretch through your calf first if you would like by pulsing forward and back. Then find stillness. Lift right foot off the earth, point to the toes. We inhale here. As you exhale, shift forward, bend the elbows. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We have 3 more here. Lots of engagement through your right glute. Your right seat will help keep your right leg lifted. We have 1 more. Keep right leg lifted here in your tabletop. Inhale with right leg extended. As you exhale, right knee taps towards right elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend and tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend and tap. As you bend and tap, you'll find a little bit of a crunch through your right side obliques. We have 5 more. Last 4. My arms are shaking. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, we will hold right knee to right elbow. Squeeze here. Find a pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend right leg back. Exhale, right knee to the earth. Release back into a child's pose. If your shoulders found a lot of heat, you can bring your hands back into an embryo. Take a few moments here. Tune back into your breath. You can find that 3 count with the inhales and exhales to help slow the breath if you would like. And after your next full round of breath, begin to bring yourself back up into a tabletop. Left leg will extend this time. Lift left toes off the earth. Left glute is working. We inhale here. Exhale, bend the elbows, shift forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Really recruit through your core to help keep a flat back. There's lots going on in this movement. Total body is working. We only have 1 more. And keep yourself lifted in your tabletop. Inhale with left leg extended. Exhale, tap, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend, squeeze through left glute. Exhale, tap, squeeze through left side obliques. Keep with that. Connect the breath with the movement. That'll help with precision of each movement. We're halfway through these. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. We hold left knee in towards left elbow on 1, then find a pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend, left leg back. Exhale, left knee to the earth. Bring it back into a child's pose. Connect back to your breath. Find rest. Again, you can walk the hands back towards the heels if you would like. Then perhaps you stay static or you start to find a rock. Last few rounds of breath here.
And if you're rocking left and right, start to find stillness. Hands release from the heels. Arms are overhead, traditional child's pose. Then begin to lift yourself up. You'll cross at the feet so that your glutes come back towards the mat. We'll keep the body upright this time. Arms come behind you. Knees are the width of the mat, and then start to windshield wiper the knees left and right. A little bit of a stretch through the hips, through side body here. Then we'll release everything back to center. Feet are planted, knees are bent, arms alongside the body. Start to find a C curve with the back, chin to the chest. Bring yourself back, then hold here. We'll find a little lift, little lower, little lift, little lower, little lift, little lower. Breathe here. Last 6. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and then finish the roll all the way down. Walk the feet closer towards the glutes. Right knee comes in towards the chest. Give it a squeeze, then extend left leg out. Start to hover your left foot off the earth and then find 2 pulses with right knee in towards the chest. Switch it out to the other side. So right leg extends, left knee in, 2 pulses. We'll switch back and forth. Each time the knee is in towards the chest and you find the pulse, exhale. Inhale, switch. Exhale to pulse. We have just a few more here. Your back and head are on the mat. Last one on each side. And then we'll find right knee in, left leg extends long. Then right leg extends long, hands interlace behind right leg. You can flex and point through the foot. And then find a stretch all through the back of right leg. Right knee into the chest, give it a squeeze. And then allow that right leg to fall over towards the left, supine twist. Right arm opens up, gazes to the right. Release your back on the earth. Right knee in towards the chest. And then bend left knee so left foot plants on the mat. You'll find a figure 4 shape with your right leg on top of the left. You can use your right hand to help open up your right hip. Then if you would like, you can take this into a reclined pigeon. Start to find a rock left and right. Begin to release left foot to the earth. Right knee into the chest for 1 more squeeze. Then extend right leg long. Left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Then extend long through left leg. You can flex and point through left foot if you would like. Just a few more moments here, and then we start to bring it into a supine twist. Left knee comes in. Begin to shift the hips, left leg over towards the right, left arm opens up, gazes to the left. Just a couple of rounds of breath here. Then left knee comes in. Bend through right knee, so right foot stays planted. Then find your figure 4 shape on this side. You can use your left hand to assist. Then reclined pigeon is available to you by lifting your right leg with the interlace of the hands behind your right hamstring.
Begin to release your right foot to the earth. Left knee into the chest for one more squeeze. Lower left foot. You can stay on your back for a final rest as you extend along. Otherwise, you can meet me in a seat. You are done with your morning Pilates practice. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.